is here, fellas. I've never been happier to be reined in. We got a rain out in New Jersey. Sharing this puppy right now. And then getting back. Here we go. Oh, man. What is good? Oh. In a different floor today. Got a couple extra TVs. Looking forward to Red Zone. Oh, man. The first thing that I'm going to do when I'm waiting for everybody is I'm going to go on record and make my picks. I'm going to pick every game. And there's a couple things I want to talk about before we get into everything. But I'm waiting for guys to get in. I want to see who liking these picks. I was looking at season futures. There's a couple that got me alarmed. I got Jackson Smith-Njigba in my fantasy team, and I'm high on him. And he's listed at 975. Yeah, 975 yards. That's a little low considering Mike Evans is at 1075. Very low. I gotta see. Hopefully people hop in here and make sure, because I always screw something up. I think I'm going normal. Yeah, I'm looking at a couple season futures before I make my picks for the week. I'll wait till you guys hop in. Mike Evans, 1050, that says, okay. See, Smith-Njigba, I like Smith-Njigba to have more yards receiving this year than Mike Evans. Stephon Diggs, 750. Take a little shot on Diggs, maybe, being healthy. T. Higgins, 950. Tyreek Hill, 950. That's low. It's such a wild card. Breece Hall, 875. That's low. I got some stats today. I'm gonna make my picks right now while I'm waiting for you guys. You know what? I'm gonna forward Oscar. Just make sure that I'm on. Oh, I'm on, right? Yeah. Okay. I want to get guys in here before I make my picks. Oh, so Justin Fields last year, 93.3 passer rating. 6 starts, 4-2, 10 touchdowns. Not bad. Can you lower that? Yeah, 4-2, 10 touchdowns, 1 pick last year. Hey, here we go. Here's everybody. What's up, Tim? What are you doing? I was waiting for a few people. Can you lower that? I'm waiting for people to come in to do my picks. All right, I'm gonna go on record and make my picks. You know what I'm doing this year? I'm gonna keep my record for the whole season, because I always see it on the sports shows, like all year. The guys are like, "Oh, I'm 113 and 86," and I never remember in the beginning. What's up, guys? So I'm gonna make my picks with you guys now. We'll get to the picks with the spreads early, and then we'll get into everything we want to do: fantasy, talk about things that are interesting today, season futures, what's going on today. Aaron Rodgers, lasting impression. Rodgers, hey, I saw this before. I saw this with Favre. Brett Favre went to the Jets after the Packers. Things didn't go great. It started well, but then he got hurt, and it was like, oh, that's it. And he was like 40, and then he went to Minnesota, and he became the MVP of the league. MVP Favre, Silver Fox Favre. Gray, white hair, silver Fox. That's when Jared Allen was the defensive end, number 69. He just got into the Hall of Fame. I'm interested. I'm not even a Jets fan, but I'm really interested to see how that game plays out today. It's raining. I'm in the tri-state area right now. It's a rain out. It's pouring right now. So it looks like it's going to be inclement weather. Oh, man. You know what? I just have a feeling that it's going to be an ugly, low-scoring game. That's a game that I'm going to knock down with the teasers. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I love doing these lives. This is my 5th year. I did it to keep like 15, 20 of my friends together, and now I got like almost 900 subscribers. Give it a share. Tell people that there's a guy like that goes over everything. We have a good time. I like to spread it out a little bit. The community's grown a little bit, and I have fun doing it. So I couldn't wait. There's been a void since the Super Bowl to now because I really enjoy doing the live streams on Sunday mornings. Definitely. Now I'm gonna start making more videos too. I'm gonna fill you in with a couple things. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Tim. I want to go over a few things that I'm looking at. I'm just gonna go down the line rapid fire. Season futures. The Bengals to make the playoffs are minus 150. That's like low odds. I figured the Bengals to be a strong team. They finished as like one of the best teams in the league last year. I don't know. Bengals minus 150. I'm looking at that. Now, Janty to be the rookie of the year plus 250. I like that. I like that a lot. But all right. I'm gonna go down the line with the picks. Last night didn't do well. Went with Michigan. I'm a big Michigan fan. Not a big Michigan fan, but I always rooted for them since I was a kid. So I did like those new sports books where you sign up and somebody gets cash and you get it. I did it with my cousins. I got the 150. They got the 150. It was great. And then I made a little bet and I went with Michigan and that's it. Now I had to start over this morning. I'm signing into my FanDuel right now. I'll tell you what. I'm a Giants fan. I'm really interested to see their team. I hate on the Giants. Look at me. I'm a Giants fan. I'm pissed still. I'm pissed at Joe Schoen. I'm rooting for Saquon forever. But I'm curious to see the Giants today. We're going to play defense. We're going to run the football. Russell throws a good deep ball. Neighbors. And I'm curious to see Cam Scatterboo. I'm not like all overhyped about him, but I'm curious to see. Listen, nobody could tackle him. No one could tackle this kid in college. Like, there's guys that come into the pros and make an impact. Like, this kid, if 330-pound men were bouncing off him last year, what's going to be the difference? I think he might be a weapon. And I'm looking forward to him. In one of my fantasy leagues, I have Scatterboo on the bench. I took Tracy in like the 11th round. For some reason, nobody wanted Tracy in any fantasy league. He was always there late. So one of my leagues, I'm in 3 leagues. One of my leagues, I took Tracy. And then like 2 rounds later, I was like, you know what? I got Janty and somebody else. I think it might have been Brees. I got Brees very late too. I was like, I'll take Tracy and Scatterboo, and I'll just watch that play out. If Scatterboo becomes like a Montgomery type of guy, like how Detroit uses 2 backs, nice, and he always gets the ball in the goal line. First of all, Tracy, the only knock on him was the fumbleitis last year. And Scatterboo, his strength is how strong he is. So I'm expecting all goal line carries to be Scatterboo. I wish there was you should see if there's a line on him for over-under touchdowns. Scatterboo touchdowns for the season. Guys, hit that like button, please. Give it a share. I want to hear from you guys too. Once we get going, I want to hear what you like, if you agree, if you disagree. I like going over all this stuff. I want to go over the best same-game parlay add-ons too. Like, for instance, the other night I had Eagles to win, Barkley over 15 receiving yards. It came out to plus 102 or plus 120. We got it. Today I'm staying on the same theme for my bet of the day. I don't want to lose anymore, man. I'm not trying to be an expert. I'm the furthest thing from an expert. I hate losing too much. Last year, good thing I got responsible gaming set up on my FanDuel, nice and responsible. I'm not going to go over the numbers, responsible. And I got a notice like, oh, responsible, oh, you've lost. I'm like, oh, that was last. But I'm branching out to the crazy stuff. The best thing that I came up with. Hey, what's up, Big O? What are you doing? I got one bet of the day so far that's in. Cincinnati Bengals money line. Why? I told you the other day. When in the art of war, Sun Tzu, they say when the person's back is up against the wall, they come out 10 times harder. Cincinnati today, their back's up against the wall, so to speak. They started 0-4 last year. They were scoring 100 points a game down the stretch and didn't get in the playoffs because of that knucklehead start from last year. But Burrow wasn't healthy. He had a wrist, he had a calf. Remember 2 years ago he had a calf? They keep coming out like a Scott and Beans team, but they're a good team. So Cincinnati, Joe Burrow played about three drives, about a quarter and a half, 3 weeks ago when I was watching him against the Commanders with Jaden Daniels. So I think Cincinnati's going to lay the hammer today. They're going to beat the shit out of Cleveland. There's a lot of things going around that I'm watching that I disagree with. Like, everybody's like, oh, Janty, he'll get about 60 yards. Why 60? Like, they're calling him Barry Sanders Jr. I'm expecting a $120 from Janty today. I got him in one of my fantasy leagues. I'm expecting a buck something. 60. Guy had 2,700 yards last year. 60. Get the hell out of here, 60. My hopes are up with him. He better have 60 in the first quarter. Generational. Let's go. Hey, when Saquon Barkley was coming out of Penn State, I knew it. I was like, holy shit. I ordered the Penn State jersey. I said, man, I loved him. And he came out his rookie year, 1,600 yards. They say that Janty is slightly ahead of where Saquon was coming out of Penn State, like a little better. How could you be better than that? Did anybody see Saquon? Whew. That's what I got Barkley in T. Rich's league. I'm 3 leagues. Janty in Carmelo's league, first round pick. Barkley in T. Rich's league, number 2 overall pick. And in my league, I had the number 1. So I was going to go double Barkley. But I said, you know what? I love me some Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, do I love me some Jahmyr Gibbs. So I went with the 3-piece suit this year. I got Janty in one league, Barkley, and Gibbs. It doesn't get any sweeter. Oh, salute to me. Oh. I was a little upset that Gibbs changed his number to 0. I found that out the day after I drafted him. I love 26. That's my birthday. October 26th. Love 2-6. A little disappointed that he's wearing 0, but I'm all right with it. I still like Gibbs. Bengals money line. It's like death, taxes, Bengals money line. I'm long-winded. Here's my bet of the day. If you want to get even money up over the plus 100, I've been doing it. And the more disciplined I am, I could keep coming up with these. Bengals money line and Jahmyr Gibbs. It's already in on mine. Jahmyr Gibbs, alternate receiving. I don't know why I just put the Italian curtains up like I'm telling you a secret. Jahmyr Gibbs, alternate receiving over 15 yards. I hit it easy the other night with Barkley. Bengals, Gibbs 15 receiving. The bet comes to plus 102. You make your money back, a little over. That's a beautiful 2-piece, simple. Bengals, Gibbs. Gibbs is going to catch a fucking screen pass. The first drive, that bet will be in. Gibbs caught 58 balls last year. And he's only going up. New coordinator. That's why they got St. Brown down. I'm looking at you could tell a lot in your fantasy by looking at the season futures projections on the sports books. Like last year, they had Sam Darnold for 4,000 yards. Like today, in the morning before the first game, I was like, whoa. And everybody stayed away from Jefferson because they didn't think he was going to get him, the ball. I should look to see what McCarthy is because I remember what Darnold is. That's why I like doing this live. I talk to you guys, bounce shit back and forth. We got to look at McCarthy. That'll give us an idea of, it'll give you an idea, put it that way. What we got over here? Oh, what's that, an ad? Oh, I got ads in here. Oh, Scatterboo. Oh, my. You know what? My mother's got him in the new fantasy FL. I'm looking for Scatterboo to carry the ball six to 8 times today. He better get 6 to 8 carries. And if he does, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets 40 yards. So I'm looking for Scatterboo. I'm not confident. I'm not confident on 40 yards if I'm putting my money down, but I would take a shot on him for 25. Excuse me. Let's take a peek. Go Birds. That's right. Saquon, I was so happy last year when he rushed for that 2,000. I almost cried when we got rid of him. I almost cried. It's not, he's going in the room. It's Daniel's team. Who? What? Did the Eagles say that? Oh, no, we don't want Saquon. It's Jalen's team. It's Jalen's team. Like, only a jerk-off would say something like that. That's bad. But you know what? I'm optimistic this year. Even though I got my Eagles on, I like Saquon. You're not going to see me with a Devontae Smith or Cooper DeJean jersey. I like Saquon. That's as far as I go with the Eagles. And I have another stipulation for myself. You'll never see me in Cowboys ever. I do Eagles because I'm down the shore now. I get the Philly channel naturally. I'm like a half a Philly guy now, you know. So I'm like a free agent. Like I can root for Philly because everybody down here is Philly fans. I get the Sixers. I get the Philadelphia Phillies, and well, I was gonna the Eagles come on too. Yeah, Eagles, but I get the Eagles, Giants, and Jets. I get all three, like naturally. People are like, what the hell are you talking about? Everything streams. Like, I know about streaming. I know. I'm just saying on the regular cable, I get Philly and then all the New York. I guess I'm in between. Oh, you got Smith? I'll tell you what. There's guys. This is why I love the beginning of the year. Guys, think about this. Think about this. There's a dude that's going to fucking tear shit up in about 2 hours. That we have no idea who it is, and he's going to be a fantasy keeper / league winner. If you remember 2 years ago, none of us had Puka. Nobody drafted Puka. We didn't know what? Puka? Like, if you're reading Puka Nakao on the thing and you never heard of him, you're in your draft, don't lie. Nobody drafted Puka. First week, like 12 catches, $150, like something crazy. Who's it going to be? I was looking for a Mario Hampton the other night on the Chargers. Not really. Guys, smash that like button and give it a share, please. I appreciate that because when you hit the like, it reaches out and more people come in and give me stuff. Then once I get a lot of comments, I got the readers, but I'm embarrassed to wear them. I feel like De Niro in Casino when he's getting older. I'm getting older. I got the white hair on the sides. I got the readers. I'm all fucked up. But I tell you what. I enjoy myself. Welcome. Hit that like button. Give it a share. All right. What do you guys want me? Well, first of all, I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to make my picks right now. I'm going down the line. You know how I like to go over everything. I'm taking the Giants plus 6.5. That's for sure. Plus 6.5. And each game I go down, I got shit that I want to talk about. So we got topics like that. I am so impressed with Jaden Daniels. I'm optimistic about the Giants. Yeah, Russ is going to cook. You know, he looks a little slimmer. Probably, he's going to take care of the ball. Brian Dable's the quarterback whisperer. And Brian Dable's such a fucking quarterback whisperer. And Wilson really is like a solid vet. Like Geno Smith. I got faith in Geno Smith today. He's 35, 36. He balled his ass off with Seattle. I got faith in Geno. Why can't Russell Wilson play solid today? Like, seriously, I know Jackson Dart's way in. He's a kamikaze kid. I'm not in a rush. I want to see Russell Wilson play solid. I want to see Tracy do what he did last year, minus the fumbles. And I want to see Scatterboo. I'm calling something. I want to bet. Okay, here's what we're going to look at. Giants plus 6.5. I want to look at Scatterboo, anytime touchdown. You know what I'm getting at. It would be silly. Everything I know about Scatterboo, it would be silly to not throw a hamburger on Scatterboo anytime touchdown. Touchdown scores. Here we go. Scatterboo first fucking... Ooh, I don't want to curse too much. Scatterboo first touchdown. Where is he? Where's my boy? They don't even have him on the first... Oh my God. Oh, whoa. Oh, Elizabeth. It's the big one. Cam Scatterboo. First touchdown, plus 2,500. Modern. Oh, my goodness. All right. I like that for a touch. But let's check out. Oh, my God. Anytime touchdown, plus 440. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'll put that with Terrence Crawford right now. This way, if Scatterboo scores today, I got a freebie Terrence Crawford next week. I'll be like, salute to you, Cam Scatterboo. Let me type that in, plus 440. Oh, yeah, I have to do that. I've watched 330-pound men bounce off this kid. If they called Madden like Nooch 25 and I was doing the ratings, I would give him a 100 breaking tackles, 100. He reminds me of Mike Allstott from the Bucks when I was like in high school, college age. Mike Allstott, Moose, fucking Moose, running people over. Then Warwick Dunn, number 28, he was little. He was like my size, Warwick Dunn. And the smaller, he might have been 5'8", like 170. Scat back, super quick. And then Mike Allstott. If the Giants could do Tracy and Scatterboo and play defense, like that's how you win. My cousins a few weeks ago to the Giants-Jets practice. They called me to say, cuz either both of these offenses blow or their defenses are both really strong. Neither offense could do shit. So they told me the Giants D looked great, and they told me the Jets D looked pretty ferocious. That's why I saw Aaron Rodgers doing mobility drills on TV. He looked like Grandpa from Florida at the fucking shuffleboard court. He didn't look that good. I don't care how much I don't care how fast he can deliver. When you have that bullshit plan and you can't open it up when there's no threat, like let me tell you something. Remember, I'm going to bring you back to a time where I feared Aaron Rodgers. When those jerk-offs were on the boat. Remember when Beckham was on the boat with fucking Trey Songz and they were in their jeans with no shirt, the Timbs. They're on a boat in Miami the day before they got to go to Green Bay for the playoff game. I believe it was 2017. So that's 8 years ago. Aaron Rodgers in that first half, every time he went back to pass, he did what Dak Prescott was able to do the other night. Escape. The escapability on Aaron Rodgers was awesome. He extended plays, hit guys downfield, broke the Giants back. They beat us in that playoff game. Eli and Beckham, couple close connections, couldn't get it. A lot of people blamed the boat, but that Aaron Rodgers, a little different than this Aaron Rodgers. He's always got something a little tweaked. He's 40-something now. I'm 40-something. Trust me, big difference. I'm one of those nuts I'm at the track running and all that shit. It's just different. I don't give a fuck what he's on, even if he's on testosterone. I don't give a shit. Your speed goes. When you get in your 40s, the arm stays the same. He'll be able to throw good all the time. That's why if he could hold up, he'll be able to throw good. But I don't see him escaping. And a lot of his game was escaping. I kind of like the Jets to do well today. I like that game to be close. Anybody looking at the under for that game? Oscar, Miami's going down today, I think too. I picked Indianapolis in the office pool. I went with Indy. I'm 2-0 right now. I'm undefeated. I had the Eagles and I had the Chargers, where you just pick the games, no spread. At one of the gyms I go to, they're awesome people. We're all pretty cool, and I got in the pool. So I went Philly. That's why I got them, and Chargers. I got the Colts today. It just no spreads. I got the Colts. I got the Giants too, and I got the Jets. Because I'm having fun. It was $5. It was $5. You know what I'm saying? Oh, how you feeling about your fantasy? Okay, who are your money guys? Who's your first round dudes that you're looking at today? I know you're in about 2-3 leagues, right? Mine is Janty in one league, Barkley, Gibbs. Who's your three? So we're going Giants plus 6.5, fellas. Giants plus 6.5. Oh, man. Yeah, so with that Jets too, Aaron Rodgers, this second act, we're going to know right away, I think. Like, Aaron Rodgers could get them to the playoffs. If Aaron Rodgers goes to the playoff with Pittsburgh, imagine like a Steelers Ravens playoff game, Steelers Chiefs. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, the Chiefs are in a little bit of trouble without Worthy and Rice. I'm worried about the Chiefs. Juju and Thornton aren't going to cut it. Kelsey looked pretty quick. His old ass looked quick enough. That was a nice touchdown the other night. Tracy touchdown plus 140. I'm looking at the Giants. We're going to go on to the next game. I got the Giants plus 6.5. And I got Cam Scatterboot for a touchdown. Russell, if we run smart quarterback play and play defense, Abdul Carter, I'm looking for the Giants to play tough today. It's going to come down to hopefully the last drive. But I'll tell you what, Jaden Daniels, that's the difference I noticed between my day, my high school and college years, to now, a 20, 25-year gap. Peyton Manning came in the league and stunk. He was like, I don't know, 1 and something his first year, a lot of interceptions. Like, it was growing pains. It took time. Jaden Daniels, do you know about the German virtual reality? I got fucking facts on this channel. That's why, spread my shit, give it a like. Do you know how Jaden Daniels came in so advanced last year? He's doing German virtual reality in his tighty whities in his living room. Hear me. I'm not kidding. There's a German virtual reality company. They started doing things for soccer players. They simulate their shit, their game. They get better hand-eye, everything. Long story short, Jaden Daniels, he's in his living room. They give him the VR set. He's looking at every defense live, like he's playing Madden, but he's in the field. He's looking at like they're playing the Giants this week. This week at his house, after he eats his cereal in the morning, he doesn't even have to get dressed. He's in the living room, tighty whities, taking 200 reps. When you go to practice in real life, the most reps you could get in team is what, 30, 50 in a whole day. That's a lot. Because in practice you go individual, group, team at the the thought of Jaden Daniels putting the VR set on going into his rookie year last year, taking 200 snaps on the defense that's coming up. Then you go cover two press, cover 3. You're seeing every defense. And then as they roll over, you're making the audibles. But what also does he do? He played it on 1.5 speed. He played it. His VR for the team's defense that was coming up was on 1.5 speed. Each defense, the blitz, everything. He plays it. Reps. Then he gets to the fucking game, and it looks like babies. It looks like a junior varsity defense to him because he's just played everything at 1.5 speed on the VR. That's the kind of shit that's going on now. The future impresses me, man. It is impressive out here. That's the shit that these kids are doing now. So he did the VR on 1.5 speed, got super fucking on it, and now he's reading fucking defenses like it's year 7. Did you notice Jaden Daniels was like a 5-year pro last year? He was a rookie. He almost won the MVP. He went to the NFC Championship, Super Bowl almost. Like, it's got to be something with the preparation and that they're so advanced so early. It's so much different from 20, 25 years ago when I saw the other greats that I'm interested to see Cam Ward today. Like the good ones are going to be good right off the bat. Just go back in recent history. Justin Herbert, his rookie year, what was that, about 4 or 5 years ago? Fucking awesome. Like, big rookie year for Herbert. He actually took a sophomore step down, then he came back up. Now he's throwing for 350 yards again like he did against the Chiefs the other night. That's one. C.J. Stroud, fucking monster rookie year. These kids are ready. Now, if Jaden Daniels has the German VR, who's to say these other guys aren't doing it? If I know that, I'm doing neighborhood picks, YouTube. If I know about the German VR, what do you think a competitor like Cam Ward is doing? You don't think he fucking called Jaden Daniels or the company and he's doing that shit? And hand-eye, let me tell you something. I played quarterback when I was younger. I played quarterback. The first time I was young and I got up to the varsity, like when I turned my back for a play action, then I reappeared to throw. Like you turn and then you step back up. It looked like the mall at Christmas time. I couldn't see shit. It was 100 miles an hour. But then as it got going, it slowed down. Then you're just, you think you could do well. Then you get real confident. You want to tear shit up. That's when I learned about how these quarterbacks got to reel themselves in. You ever see a guy have a good year? The next year it's always like a little slump because when you try to do too much at quarterback, it's almost impossible. You have to play according to what you're seeing, and every quarterback that has some success gets the urge to do more. That's what Brett Favre's main problem was. So the greats have the temperament to stay in that good pocket. That's what Mahomes has been able to do for all these years. That's the difference. The great quarterbacks have the temperament to stay in it. I'm so impressed with Jaden Daniels with that German VR story. Did you guys ever hear that? That really happened. Guys, hit that like button, please. Anybody who's in here, please hit that like button because then it reaches out to more people. Now, I got the Giants 6.5, even though I just gave you the Jaden Daniels VR. And I got Cam Scatterboo a little hamburger on him to score today. Plus 440. Cam Scatterboo, 350-pound men bounce off him. He's the goal line back, but he's plus 440. I got news for you guys. Russell Wilson's not running it in. Well, he might. He could, but highly unlikely. Highly unlikely. And Tracy's, he's not the goal line back. So Scatterboo plus 440. Now, Carolina at Jacksonville. That's a tricky game. Carolina, Bryce Young threw for big yards, multiple touchdowns, 3 games in a row to end the season last year. You like that nugget? Bryce Young got hot at the end of the year, and he was a fucking damn good quarterback in college. I told you, not everybody comes in perfect. We're getting spoiled by these guys coming in like in their prime. He looked good last year. Trevor Lawrence has been struggling. However, I'm so curious to see Jacksonville. I want to see Travis Hunter and Brandon Thomas, or Brian Thomas, whatever his name is. I want to see those two. I want to see Trevor. Trevor Lawrence has underachieved lately. I went out on a limb after Trevor's first year or two, and I actually thought he was gonna be a fantasy guy. I thought Trevor was gonna be a guy. He's just regressed a little bit, but he's a lot of mistakes. Maybe he just doesn't have it. I haven't seen clean football, clean winning football from Trevor ever. Never seen clean, consistent winning football. That's a knock on a guy. Now, Lamar, I believe in Lamar Jackson. Mark Andrews dropped the ball last year. Did Lamar throw it and drop it? Zay Flowers missed the game. That's not Lamar's fault. I'm sorry. I know he could have played better, but I think Baltimore's winning the Super Bowl this year. It's year 2 with the Henry Project. A lot of teams, I remember this with the Lakers. I love sports, and I follow the psychology of sport. When Kobe had his second team, his second title run after Shaq was gone, he wanted to win that title so bad, and I thought Kobe was going to win it in 2007, and Boston beat him. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, shit. But that next year, when you're a real competitor, that sits with you, you come back even sharper. If Baltimore comes back even sharper, that's going to be the Super Bowl champ this year. I think Henry running those fucking hills is staying in his prime. The way he's training, his healthy body, he's not a John Carlos Stanton type of dude. Henry's durable. Lamar Jackson. I looked at Lamar Jackson's over/under for rushing yards. They got him at 775. That's a whole 100 yards past Jaden Daniels. They got Jaden Daniels 675. What do you think about those two guys? Jaden Daniels over/under 675 rushing this season. What do you think? So you know what? If Trevor Lawrence beats me, if I lose with Trevor Lawrence again on the first week, that's it. That's it for me in Jacksonville. Oh, man, the points, though? No, you know what? Give me Carolina plus the 4.5. That game could be a field goal. So I'm not laying shit. I'm not laying 4.5 with that puke team. Give me the 4.5 with the quarterback that finished last season hot. Carolina. See, I take my time with the picks. We talk, discuss things. Carolina plus 4.5. So we got the Giants plus 6.5. Carolina plus 4.5. So it could be a dog day afternoon. I should get the beware of dog sign. Here we go. Another one. Why are these lines going off? Wow. Here we go. Okay, Pittsburgh at the Jets. The Jets are a 3-point dog at home. You know what? It's fucking raining. It's raining cats and dogs. Who the hell says that? It's raining cats and dogs out here. It's a shit day. It's going to be dreary. And Aaron Glenn is a defensive guy, defensive coach. They're going to be fucking flying around. They're going to knock that old bastard on his keister a few times. It's not going to be an easy day. They're not just going to, well, let's step on the gas. They're not blowing anybody out, Pittsburgh. They don't play that way anyway. And Rodgers didn't look too explosive last year with the Jets. Yeah, he played better. But what do they have? Think about it. They got the runners. We got to see this rookie running back. What's his name? Can somebody tell me the rookie running back for Pittsburgh? I didn't draft him. I like Warren, but Warren I don't think can carry an entire load. and they got DK Metcalf, but no other receivers. They're gonna throw. If you don't have Freiermuth and Jonnu Smith as a tight end or a backup tight end, I think you're crazy. I think that their tight ends are gonna be their best receivers other than DK Metcalf. They're gonna throw to Freiermuth and Jonnu a lot today. Watch Jonnu Smith. He's labeled the backup tight end on the Steelers. I bet you he gets 4 or 5 catches. Jonnu Smith, 4 catches. That's a bet we're putting in right now. See, I talk myself into this shit. That's why I need you guys. Huh? Lewis. Okay, here's the first thing. I'm going to make my pick in a second. I'm on this game, so I'm glad you asked. I'm leaning Jets with points in a teaser. Like 6 points, like a 2-team teaser with 6 points. Take 6 off to Cincinnati and add 6 points to the Jets 3, so I would take 9 points with the Jets. But in that Jets game, that I have a hunch. We all have the sports book. They have prop bets. That's a big thing now. The money is green no matter what you hit. Like a lot of people ignore them. I'm telling you that Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't have the legs to extend, keep it outside. He's going to do a lot to DK, probably. But I'm thinking Freiermuth and Jonnu. So let's see what the tight ends are for Pittsburgh for their catches. Let's see. Jonnu Smith, alternate receiving yards. 25 yards minus 142. 30 yards plus 102. Wow. Jonnu Smith's over-under's 30 yards. Oh, God. Just from my experience in life, like watching football for the last 40 years, I really think Pittsburgh is a team that's going to rely heavily on both tight ends. They can't get by without them both. That's why they went and got him. You know, like they don't even have other receivers on the fucking Calvin Austin. You know, he's a cute little player, I guess. Like they're going to the tight ends. So, you know what I do like? I like the under bumped up. If you did a 2-team teaser with both teams, I like the Jets plus 9. You add 6 points to the spread. I like the Jets plus 9. And you bump that over up to 38, so you bump it up to 44. I would stay under. Oh, that's tough. They got that over under low. You know, I like a low scoring game. I think I might want to bet on a team to score. Let's see what they have the teams to score individually. Hope Rodgers stalls out. Let's see if they have total. Pittsburgh Steelers total points, 20.5. Oh, they're really fucking with us this game. Like, that's low. We don't think Pittsburgh could score 21 today? Oh, man. You know what? I don't like this game. Lewis, you there? This is a hard game, Lewis. This is a tough game to call. I like let's go Jonnu Smith receptions. I'll tell you what I love. I love Jonnu Smith for 3 catches. That's going to be in a parlay. It's going to be Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 yards receiving. Jahmyr Gibbs, alternate receiving yards, 15. We're going to put a parlay together right now, 3-piecer, and send it out. Watch this. Where's the alternate receptions? Let me just find alternate receptions. Ooh, they don't have receptions? Let me see. They must. I like Jonnu Smith today. He was one of the best tight ends in the NFL last year. You don't lose your skill just because there's another tight end. Oh, they don't have receptions with these guys. Oh, they got first quarter. They got a lot of shit here. All right. So they want to get you at receiving yards. You know what? Warren rushing and receiving. Aaron Rodgers loves dumping the ball to the running backs. Warren rushing and receiving. He's at 75.5. Oh, damn. I don't love it. We're going to move on to the next game. But right now, if I have to make my official pick, give me the Jets plus the 3. I said I was going to keep my record all season. Like, after these games, I'll be like, hopefully like 10-4, whatever. I'm keeping my stats all year. So we got the Giants plus 6.5. Carolina plus 4.5. Jets plus 3.5. All right. Here's a fun one. The Las Vegas Raiders at the New England Patriots. Drake May is supposed to be like baby Josh Allen. He's supposed to be good. Stephen Diggs is over there. Here's a guy, Stephen Diggs this year for season futures is at 750 yards. That's low. He's the number one. And I got another nugget for you. Did you hear about the new surgery, medical breakthrough? I gotta tell you guys some awesome news. You're gonna be fucking pumped up. Wait, this is serious. There's new medical breakthrough. Stephen Diggs is the first guy to ever have the new ACL surgery. That's why he came back in 4 months. Now, if somebody tears their ACL today, they'll be back this season. Huh. Yeah, first time ever. Let that sink in. 4 to 6 month recovery. They put a cadaver, some shit. And Stephen Diggs was back with no restrictions first day of camp this year. He tore his ACL October 27, 2024. I looked the whole thing up. He was one of the first athletes to get the new ACL surgery. If you look up new ACL surgery, athlete recovery time, I can lead you to the water. All you got to do is drink. It's amazing. Like somebody could tear their ACL today, and you might not want to drop them. If it's like, God, I don't even want to say a name. I don't want to jinx anybody, but with the new ACL surgery, you never know. That's 4 months, 16. Yeah, the fantasy Super Bowl goes to 17. You never know. Okay, the Raiders are plus 2.5 at the Patriots. I'll tell you what I like, guys. I don't know why everybody's so modest with the Janty predictions. Is anybody else excited to see Ashton Janty? I'm so excited to see this kid. If you don't know about Ashton Janty, he came within about 10 yards of Barry Sanders' all-time rushing record last year in college. He had 2,700 yards rushing last season. Do you guys know this? 4 months, yeah, Rich. Do you know this? Janty, 2,700 yards. I have to put him in for 60 yards rushing in my parlay. I'm going with Gibbs receiving. I'm going to go Gibbs for 20 yards receiving. I don't know why I'm being scared. These are my guys. I got them. Like, I believed in them so much, I drafted them to own them all year. I have to do my guys. I did Saquon the other night, and I was correct. And if he's that good, I'm penciling his ass in for 60. Janty for 60. Janty for 60. Let's go. Janty for 60. Now we're going alternate receiving. I'm coming back to the games, but this is the Nooch 3-piece parlay. I gave you the 2-piece parlay of the day. Bengals, Gibbs for 15. Now this is the one we have a little fun. Gibbs, where are you? 20 plus receiving yards. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we go one more. This is the surprise of the day. Ready for this? Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is no yolk. No yolk. Like egg whites. Sam Darnold is going to come out passing that ball. Jackson Smith-Njigba is the unquestioned number one. And Cooper Kupp is there running great routes until he gets a soft tissue injury. Hopefully not. But I got to take a peek at Jackson Smith-Njigba here. Alternate receiving yards. Oh, my goodness. You know what? You could pencil his ass in for 50. 50 is automatic. I'm expecting Jackson Smith-Njigba for 50 is minus 188. If Jackson Smith-Njigba doesn't get 50 yards today, then I don't know football. All right? Put that one down. All right, that's the bet. The Nooch 3-piece parlay is in. It comes out to plus 281. So, let's see. We'll throw a 5 on there, scratch off money, and it pays $14. So, it's like swallowing a 5 and shitting out a 20. It's here's the bet for you guys if you want it. Ashton Janty, 60 plus rushing yards, alternate rushing yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 20 plus receiving yards. And Jackson Smith-Njigba, 50 plus receiving yards. That bet comes to plus 281. I love that. I love it. Good job, Nucci. So the 3 bets I have in are Cincinnati Bengals money line, Gibbs 15 yards receiving. Janty 60, Gibbs 20 receiving, Smith and Jigba 50 plus, and Cam Scatterboo anytime touchdown by itself because it's plus 440. Guys, hit that like button, please. Give it a share. Let them know that you got a guy over here that we can bounce stuff, ideas off each other. I love doing this with a few people because they give me ideas. I'm going over everything anyway. I would talk to like 40 guys every Sunday morning. Like this friend would call that friend. I'm like, you know what? I got to get a lane where we could just roll it continuously. Year 5, baby. Year 5, week 1. Hit that like button. Smash that like button. Let's go. Give it a share. So, hey, what about Cooper Kupp? What about unsung heroes category? I got unsung heroes. Last time I checked, Cooper Kupp, one of the best route runners in football. And the only thing stopping Cooper Kupp is his own soft tissues and pulling something. I think week 1 Cooper Kupp is going to be polished. Like Spit Shine Tommy in Goodfellas. No more shines, Jimmy. I think Cooper Kupp is going to gobble up 5 balls. Minimum. If I got Cooper Kupp in fantasy, I'm starting him in flex confident, which I am. Everybody's making fun of me. Hey, Sam Darnold came out last year and tore it up in Minnesota. He's in Seattle, new whole regime. They got Smith and Jigba and Kupp. I just like that. And Kenneth Walker. I think Seattle's going to ball out today. And I like the Texans today to ball out. Watch out for the Rams. Stafford is about 48 years old. He's got a bulging disc in his back. And playing quarterback, the timing, it's like playing music. You gotta get acclimated with the band. I think the Rams are gonna be rusty today. Rusty Griswold. Little rusty. And I think CJ Stroud had a sophomore slump last year a little bit, but if you look back to his rookie year, awesome. I think you're gonna see a very good CJ Stroud today. Everybody's gonna be surprised when the Texans are fucking doing an aerial assault. Everybody's going to be, oh my God. They drafted Higgins. What's his name? Jaden Higgins? Christian Kirk is out today. He was going to be Tank Dell. Christian Kirk is Tank Dell. Don't even worry about it. Kirk is a dynamite slot receiver. They got him. And he broke his collarbone last year. Last time I checked, collarbones don't affect your legs. Now I'm getting a little cocky. He's out with like a hammy. Christian Kirk is out. But that's neither here nor there. I still think when you draft a receiver with the number 34 overall pick, that's a high pick. J Higgins. They likened him to T Higgins. If they compared him to T Higgins, I like that. I like me some T Higgins. So fantasy wise, you're gonna see Nico Collins today, and you're probably, I don't have the balls to start him, but for a bet. I wouldn't mind taking a shot on Higgins. Let's take a peek. He's going to catch balls today. He's going to be, I have a feeling that Higgins for the Texans is going to be like the Puka of 2 years ago, like maybe a big game. He might not be that all year, but the breakout player of the whole day, the potential, I think it's Higgins. I think it's that receiver. They're going to fucking L.A. Rams. They love offense. All right, let's see what he is. Guys. Higgins. Oh, Jaden Higgins, that's him. Kirk is out. Nico's Nico. We love him. This is the guy. You know I'm aware of shit. I don't sleep on opportunity. Guys, smash that like button. We got 21 guys in here. Smash that like button for me. And we'll keep this thing going. Okay, Jaden Higgins at 25 yards, he's minus 186. At 30 yards, minus 136. 40 yards, he's underdog at 40 yards. Oh, 50 yards plus 215. 60 yards for Higgins plus 330. Hey, this might be the guy to take the ladder on. If this fucking kid gets 100 yards, it's plus 1,400. Plus 1,400. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. All right. $5 is going on him. For $5 pays 70 if he gets 100. I might throw a five burger on each ladder. Let's see a realistic. Let's get realistic here. I think this kid could get 50 yards today. I could see 50. I'm going to take a shot on 50 for Jaden Higgins. It's plus 215. I'm going to bet it by itself. This is not a parlay. This is an isolated shot. Hit that like button, guys. I got my readers on. Sorry. Oh, I know about him, Anthony. Anthony. I agree. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. You know what? That's why I love these interactive live streams. Like, I hate people that act like know-it-alls. Like, that's what makes me love sports so much. It baffles me how I can't figure it out. Like, I love sports. I was a player. I coach. I watch. I listen. And still, you're scratching your head every week. Like last year when the Patriots beat the Bengals. That's why I got that shit on my mind. I got a vendetta. I come back for revenge. They fucking owe me from last year. They do. Sam Ace Rothstein here. The Bengals owe me from last opening day. We're going to get that fucking money back today. We're going to get that money back. We are going to get that. Jaden Higgins, 50 yards. Anthony, Elak Ayamano, or whatever his name is, that's the other guy. That's the other guy. Yo, were you in here for the Jaden Daniels VR thing? If Jaden Daniels is doing the VR and came in that sharp and came in like a 10-year vet, what's to say Cam Ward doesn't come in like at his best? And if he does, is Tyler Lockett Mr. fucking I catch a button hook and drop before anybody tackles me? Tyler Lockett hits the deck before anybody even, like, that's not going to be like your Jefferson. Like, you know, like, what's the other guy? Ridley? Ridley is such a knucklehead that we look at him like it's Ridley out of Alabama. He's fucking 30. He's a 30-year-old knucklehead that never got going. Can't put stock in him. I like that a lot, Anthony. I like it. I like that guy. My buddy, who I value his picks, he's got him on his fantasy team. I really like that. It's a good one. Guys, give this a share. Hit the like. Do your thing. Who's in here? Thomas. What's up, Thomas? I got to see who's in here. I'm missing people. I miss a lot of people. Oh, Heather's in here. What's up, Heather? Oh, you know what? I was the readers, the distance. Today, I'm reading from my phone. I never do this. I'm on a different floor. I got a couple different TVs because I had technical difficulties on my first live. So I'm doing a backup regime today. But I play hurt. You know I'm a gamer. So it's hard for me to see. That's why I got the De Niro glasses. The ace from Casino. That's why I'm like a little blind. How you doing, Heather? Lewis, Dan in here. How many fantasy points in Chase Brown? Ooh, Chase Brown. Love Chase Brown. I got him in the league. I got Barkley. My other running back, Chase Brown. How you doing? Had to put the Italian curtains up for that. Love Chase Brown. Love him. 24 for Chase Brown. You know why? Major dump-offs. I love the dump-offs. I watch him. He gets 3 fucking pointless dump-offs right away. That's a fucking offense that's always on the attack. Love Chase. Offense, but I'm in the pool with you. We're in the pool together. I took in one of my leagues, in Carmelo's league, I took Janty. I wasn't going to get him on the comeback. I had like the 8th overall pick. I was like, you know what? I might not get him. I took Janty. Way later, and I kept saying, I'm not taking any fucking Jets. I'm not taking any Jets. Like 8th round, way late, Breece Hall's looking at me. I said, shit, Johnny. I talked to myself, you know. Shit, Johnny. I said, that's very, very deep in the draft to not take Breece Hall. You know, Breece Hall was like a 2nd round draft pick like a year ago. Like when he came out, he was like maybe thought to be a big time guy. So I said, you know, the potential is high there. Janty and Breece, you know, all right, let me take a shot. So in one of my leagues, I got Breece. So I'm with you with the Jets. Like, listen, Garrett Wilson is the numero uno. It's unquestioned. That's number 1. And another thing that I'd be optimistic, because I always do my homework, Heather, college teammates. Did you know that? Justin Fields, Garrett Wilson, college teammates. They're going to rekindle the Ohio State chemistry. They played together. And do you know about Fields' number last year? Everybody's very down on Fields. He had a 93.3 passer rating last year with Pittsburgh. 6 starts, 4-2, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception. That's nice. So I got to be optimistic about Garrett Wilson. I'm expecting 5 catches from Wilson today, 88 yards. That's what I'm expecting. I don't want to give too high of a number because it's raining. It's fucking raining. That's the problem. That's what we got to worry about too, the weather. Well, I like Fields today rushing. I like Fields. If you do anything today, you make sure you don't have your asshole too puckered tight as a coordinator, so to speak. You don't walk around with a corkscrew up your you know what and just run and throw on third down or everything in the same formation. No. Justin Fields on next gen is faster than all the other fast dudes. He's the fastest. I'm a next gen nerd. I love next gen stats. Look that up, guys. Guys, hit the like button, please. I would really appreciate that too, because then it reaches out, and then we could get it. Just keep it going. I'm a next gen nerd. Justin Fields, out of all the fast quarterbacks, he was clocked at the fastest over the past 5 seasons. Like, we've seen a lot of guys run that were fucking fast. So, also, he's strong. He's built like a brick shithouse. That's one of my father's sayings. He's built like a brick shithouse. Not Fields, but that's one of his sayings. He is. He's strong. I got to think that the Jets are going to use everything. You don't use half your weapons when you go to a fucking battle. You use all your weapons. The Jets, I want to see creativity today. I want to see RPOs, run pass option. I want to see him handing it off to Brees. Then I want to see him handing it off, pulling it out, step back. Garrett. If they do shit like that, the Jets can win today. I don't see a lot of separation in this game. AFC, beginning of the year. Let's see. Also, I got a guy for you guys to look at. I did my homework. I got a great story for you. I do my homework. That's why I want you guys to give it a share, stick with me, and we'll always have fun because I enjoy this. It brings me joy. Sounds corny, but I do this for a couple hours. The friends pop in. Now, 20 years ago, if you're watching the Miami Dolphins, there's an all-pro tight end. He's in the Hall of Fame now, Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor banged his teammate Zach Thomas's sister. They had Mason Taylor. That kid hit the Super Gene Pool lottery. That's who the Jets drafted at tight end. He was LSU's tight end in college last year. Did you know that? Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas's sister had a child. They named it Mason Taylor. Ta-da. Yeah, I know. I'm good. You didn't know that. Huh? You didn't know that shit. Yo. And, I was looking at him. Jason Taylor was long and lean. He was a defensive end. You think of a beefcake. He looked like fucking Randy Moss. Not really. I'm exaggerating to paint you a picture. Long, lean defensive end. His son, Mason Taylor, he didn't take after Zach Thomas's side because Zach Thomas was like a huskier linebacker. He probably had good height, but you can't tell on TV, but he's got his father's length. And he looked pretty damn good for LSU, so we should look at Mason Taylor to maybe do a few things today. A little Mason Taylor. Let's see what else questions we got. I got to get to these. Pittsburgh, you like Pittsburgh? You know what? It's good. We agree to disagree. That's the beauty of sports. That's why I love these. I want to get your perspective, and then if you have a total different take, sometimes it's even more interesting to me because holy shit, they saw it opposite me. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I love it. I like the feedback that I get from you guys. Let's see what we got here. Eric Ayalmore. Yep. Thomas is in here. Thomas. Oh, what'd you have, Thomas? What was that question, or did I get you already? I'm ADD. Let's go Jets today. Eagle starters didn't play. They had to knock the rust off. Easiest dude to fade all time. Steelers beat the Jets a lot. Steelers don't lose close games. Well, you know what? I'm watching Aaron Rodgers today exactly like I watched Favre on Minnesota. That shit happened. A 40-year-old silver-haired man went to Minnesota after a failure season with the Jets and fucking went off like a rocket ship. MVP. Yo, Rodgers is talented. I'm looking to see if Pittsburgh can make a playoff run. This is the last legacy of Rodgers. Everybody remembers John Elway's last 2 years at 38 and 39, 2 Super Bowls. Before that, he was known as the guy that couldn't win the big one. That's how Lamar Jackson's going to finish. You mark my words. But not even finish. He might win it this year. Let's see, Aaron Jones or Pollard this week. Man, you know what? I think I like Tony Pollard this week. Jordan Mason's a damn good back, and they're saying he's gonna take over. So I don't like Aaron Jones to hold up all year. He's in his 30s already, and he's been around a long time. It just doesn't make sense for me. Pollard he's not a puppy either, but Cam Ward, I told you how much confidence I got in these young dudes. I wouldn't sleep on Tennessee. They're playing Denver today. It's a huge spread. I wouldn't sleep on Tennessee plus the points and Tony Pollard having a decent game. Seriously, Thomas. Who do you got, Thomas? I love hearing your teams. I'll give you an underrated. Well, 9-time champ. We're going to talk about a few things. This is a multi-layered answer. There's a short answer and then there's a regular one. I got a short, weird answer for you, and I feel like it's a noteworthy thing. I have to say it because it's fucking baffling to me. This is why I love sports. What if I told you in ChatGPT and artificial AI, they keep fucking picking Tennessee to win the division? Why? I went on my FanDuel. They're last. They're plus 700. Why is AI picking Tennessee to win the division? So that's one sleeper team. That's the first. That's the short, easy answer that I really didn't think about. Just something I researched. That's one. Number two, kind of answering you. I looked at teams to make the playoffs. Yes. The Bengals. They're only minus 150. Why? They were the best team in the NFL last year down the stretch. I told you they started out 0-4 last year, 0-3 the year before. Burrow was hurt last year and the year before. They were knuckleheads. I told you my theory. When a person's backed up against the wall, they come out 10 times harder. I expect a good start from the Bengals this year in playoffs. Why should they regress? For them to be only minus 150, I think is very a good value. I would take a little shot on the bank if you're doing any season futures, the Bengals to make the playoffs. I think the Bengals and the Ravens are going to make the playoffs. The MVP is wide open. Janty, Rookie of the Year. Ashton Janty, Rookie of the Year. He's the favorite, but it's plus 250. I love that. I love that. It's getting out of control, Matt. It's out of control. Oh, please teach me about him. Matt, teach me. This is why I love the channel. I don't know all these guys. Who is that? Who the hell is Babby? Is that a real guy? Fill me in. I'm the furthest thing from knowing it all. I'm trying. I'm looking to see which rookies we're gonna hold up. I'm gonna keep picking. I'm looking to see which rookies. I was looking for a Mario Hampton to play a little better the other night, the running back for the Chargers. I was looking for him to play a little better, guys. For real. Smash that like button. We're gonna rock right till about 12:30, 12:45. I'm flowing today. I'm having a great time with you guys, and I do my homework. I got all shit written out, so I know I got good topics already. I don't just that's why I don't come on from the Super Bowl to now, because I don't want to just babble. I'm really talking about shit that's interesting each week, Sunday live streams, and I have a blast. What are we looking for here, guys? What do you want to look for? Second pick, Aaron. Oh, let me answer that question. Immigration. I don't talk about that stuff. I hope everybody is smart enough for me to be picking on. All I want to do is keep my own shit in a straight lane. Be healthy, happy, clear. I'm on some mind, body, and soul shit these days. I take care of myself. I train. I eat good. I even take sleep supplements. I got an old guy. I put myself to bed at 11:30. I need those hours. I don't know what happened to me, but I tell you what, I feel good. I feel the difference. I recommend something like that for everybody at your own, whatever your speed is. Oh, Aaron Jones, DK, Waddle, Jameis Williams. Well, half PPR, Thomas. Waddle sucked for me last year. I had him in one of my leagues. What a disappointment. But everybody on the Dolphins was. I would stay away from Dolphins until they show you a little bit. Like, let them prove it to you. So keep Waddle on the bench. Jameson Williams should be good. DK should get catches, but I expect the Jets defense to be tough. I don't know if DK is going to go off on Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner's like Elastic Man. He's slinky. I saw Sauce Gardner mirror a guy like it looked like he was the shadow of him. It was amazing. Sauce Gardner's good. He might lock up DK. It's going to be, you know what? I think Jameson Williams is the guy today out of those for a second, Thomas. Smash that like button like the Giants are going to smash Washington today. Guys, this is as far as I go disrespecting the Giants because I got Saquon. Never see me in a Cowboys jersey, ever. Ever. I can't do it. I can't do it. Tua, Stroud, or Fields this week? Stroud all day. That's the Nooch. Like, are you serious, Nooch? This is the one where everybody, I like having an honest assessment that everybody thinks I'm batshit crazy because it adds for fun. You'll remember, I like Houston today to score offense. I don't know how I'm going to get that into a bet, but I think Houston's going to score 3 to 4 touchdowns today. You know what? Let me see what the Texans are. Texans total points. In this day and age, you could specify your bet to anything. Texans total points. 20.5, same as Pittsburgh. That's the difference. Pittsburgh's going to struggle today. I don't see the Texans not scoring 3 touchdowns. So that's 21 right there, barring a couple of made extra points. And you know what's good about this? I see the Rams scoring. Even though Stafford, I say he's going to be rusty today and maybe lose the game, I kind of like the Texans in an upset today. That might be my upset special. That's where I said that I might be batshit crazy. I'm leaning Texans. I love Jaden Higgins in that game. Follow me on that game today. I like Jaden Higgins for 40 yards receiving. The kid, he's going to be the number 2 receiver today. How'd Tank Dell do his first game with C.J. Stroud a couple years ago? About $130. It's not out of the realm to see Jaden Higgins smash the whole ladder. If anybody wants to have fun, you want the fun meter to go fucking high. Excuse my language. When I get really excited, sometimes an F-bomb drops. High fun meter. Jaden Higgins, you play every increment. 30 yards, 40, 50, 60, all the way to 100. At 100 yards, it's plus 1,400. That's a high fun meter bet. Now, what's the game? The Texans are plus 140 on the money line. Plus 3. You know what? For some reason, I'm going to go with what I think will happen because of the Stafford out. Bulging disc, no practice, no reps, no rhythm. I'm going to go with C.J. Stroud to upset the Rams today. I like the Texans plus 3. I'm not doing money line. I'm going to take 3. In case the Rams win by 1 or 2, I still win the bet. So Rams plus 3. Some of these games I have to dive into because I got notes on them. That's why we do this shit. I'm going Carolina. I got Carolina. Giants plus 6.5. Carolina plus 4.5. Jets plus 3.5. Rams plus 3. All right. How the hell can anybody go New England right now? With Geno Smith, Pete Carroll, Janty, Brock Bowers. You know, give me the Raiders plus the 2.5. You know what? That's the game that I want to warn everybody. My father used to teach me this when I was young. That game has stinker written all over it. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong. I feel like the Raiders should... The Patriots shouldn't be a 2.5 point favorite. Like, I'm scared of that game. I'm picking the Raiders, but I'm not betting the Raiders. I'm not putting my money on that on FanDuel. I'm scared of that. The New England might come out good. Drake May takes another step up. They're comparing Drake May to Josh Allen. Like when I went, my buddy, where's Cook at today? My buddy Brian Cook took me to the Bills Giants in 2019. I was like, oh, this fucking guy took me to a shit game, but at least I'm going to a Giants game. It was Josh Allen at quarterback. I didn't even appreciate him yet. Like Josh Allen wasn't Josh Allen right away. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Drake May wasn't, he might not have been Drake May yet. He might come out and ball. Stephon Diggs is there to help. And who's this fucking running back? Who knows what about Trayvon Henderson, guys? That's a yump. I like that. I like that name. Aaron Jones, Pollard, Hampton. Hampton needs to catch some fucking balls, Thomas. My mother's got Hampton in the new FL. Hampton's got to catch some balls. I want to see 2 to 4 catches from my running backs, minimum. That's why we're going to smash that bet. The bet of the day today, alternate receiving yards, go to Jahmyr Gibbs and hit 20 yards. Why the fuck is Jahmyr Gibbs not going to have 20 yards? He's the best fucking back out of the backfield in the whole league. Jahmyr Gibbs is the best back in the whole league out of the backfield. The fact that him at 20 yards is about even money is a fucking insult to my intelligence. That's the bet of the day. You put Gibbs at 20 yards with the fucking Bengals, you wrap it up in a bow, you ship it out. Win. Remember that. Jahmyr Gibbs is on pace for 425 yards receiving this year on the sports book, and McCaffrey. Same exact odds. I don't like McCaffrey to stay healthy, but I like Gibbs to smash that 425 by fucking Halloween. Gibbs could have 100 yards receiving today. I wouldn't be surprised. That's a ladder. That's a ladder to take a shot on. And I'm going Detroit. Who the fuck is Green Bay to be favorite? Like, that's my who the fuck are they of the week. Who the fuck is Green Bay? Parsons might be out. I haven't seen all this consistency from Green Bay. And Detroit, they're like the Rodney Dangerfield of the NFL. No respect. St. Brown, fucking 1,400 yards every year. What's he on the sports book? 1075. How disrespectful. This fucking guy goes 1,400 every year. They got St. Brown at 1075. I put that shit in last week. Rodney Dangerfield. No respect on the Lions. Now they're underdog. Fuck that. Give me Detroit today. What am I going to overthink it? I'm going to take the back. I don't know, man. I like Detroit. Gibbs, Montgomery, Goff, Jameis Williams, fucking St. Brown. Ooh. I'm not overthinking that shit. I could lose happily with the Lions. If I take Green Bay and lose, I'll be looking at myself like, you fucking idiot, in the mirror. What the fuck were you thinking, Nooch? You go against the Lions week 1. You got Gibbs in your fantasy. You love St. Brown. You always talk good about Goff. You're a Dan Campbell guy. Who the fuck even coaches Green Bay? LaFleur? Fuck out of here. I'm getting fired up, man. I'm getting a little fired up. But give me Detroit. I could have said that a little shorter, but Lions. Lions plus 1.5. We're going to write that one down. Imagine I said, I'm going to go Packers. Today's a fun show. I'm having fun. You guys get me going. All I need is a few people to get me going, and it's perfect. It's like playing an instrument with a band. Once that we get in that tempo, we have a blast. Waddle, Kittle. You know what? Kittle should be the #1 pass catcher on the 49ers. Jawan Jennings is a nice player. He just got to fucking practice, which scares me because I got Jawan Jennings in fantasy in 2 out of the 3 leagues. I like me some Jawan Jennings, and he helped me make a 5-0 run. I reeled off 5 in a row in T. Rich's fantasy last year to make the playoffs. I traded, who the fuck did I trade? I traded Mike Evans, week 12 or week 11, for Chase Brown, Jawan Jennings, and DeAndre Hopkins, and I fucking made the playoffs. Chase Brown and Jawan Jennings went crazy. It was my move. That was one of the best moves I ever made at the trade deadline. I made terrible moves too. I drafted C.J. Spiller on the comeback about 14 years ago when he was a rookie. Worst pick ever. That didn't stop me from taking Janty. Let's go, Janty. Ravens, hey, I love Lamar. I believe in Lamar. I believe the Ravens are going to win the Super Bowl. That's my pick this year to win the Super Bowl. I think year 2, I like in this season for Baltimore like Kobe when they got beat by the Celtics in 07. It was just tough. It was like, gut wrenching. Oh, how they lost. Fuck. How did this happen? And they stayed on it, and they came back a little stronger, a little sharper, a little harder. I feel in my heart that that's what you're going to see from Baltimore because Lamar is still going through his prime. I believe Lamar has still room for improvement. Zay Flowers missed that playoff game last year. You can't just fucking scratch Zay Flowers and chalk it up. And, that doesn't matter. No, they didn't have Zay Flowers. Little different circumstance. I think Baltimore could have won it last year. So I'm not gonna overthink that one. I like Baltimore to win the Super Bowl this year. I'm going on record. That's my pick. Baltimore versus the Giants. Nah, I'm just kidding. Hey, that's one Super Bowl I knew we were losing. I'm a Giants fan. Back in 01, I went to the NFC Championship game. I was on the fucking roof of the Meadowlands, and there was some fucking fat guy with no shirt and a huge beard going, "Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that charges higher." He came in that. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Somebody told me it was Metallica. He came, "Give me fuel, give me fire." That's all I heard. That shit stayed in my head for a year. But the Giants beat Minnesota 49-0 that day. But the Baltimore defense was so ferocious that for some reason I didn't have confidence. I knew they were going to lose that Super Bowl. Kerry Collins was quarterback. It didn't happen. And I felt like we were going to beat New England. I felt like the Giants were going to beat New England. Guys, smash that like button. I only say it once in a while. Please smash that like button. That means a lot to me. We get to reach out. People come in. Oh, Miami. You know what? I'll give you a guy. You guys want to know a guy? Ollie Oxenfree. What's his name? Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon is like my running back version of like maybe like Higgins today. Opportunity. You hear that? That's opportunity knocking for Ollie Gordon. A-Chain. Not so healthy coming in. They say he's okay, but Mike McDaniel's a little fucking fish face. I don't trust, he's a sneaky guy. A-Chain might not be able to carry a load ever, like a complete, 25 carries. Ollie Gordon is supposed to be that guy, like that dude. Like if he gets a shot, if Ollie Gordon gets 10 to 12 carries today, with the way Mike McDaniels draws up run offense, I wouldn't be surprised if you see 120 yards from Ollie Gordon. The first game A-Chain ever played, it was like 8 for 120. Like 8 for 120. Fucking 10, like a 12 yards a carry. Shit like the way McDaniels draws those motherfuckers up, excuse my language, I'm getting excited. You might see an Ollie Gordon welcome to the NFL. Like Ollie Gordon, most trending players on next week's waiver wire. Ollie Gordon, Jaden Higgins. Huh? Remember, the Nooch told you that. I'm not an expert, kids. Don't try this at home. Oh, man. Ollie Jordan. That's right. I like that. Oh, man. You know what? If you want to take little shots like that, Ollie, touchdown, anytime, first, Cam Scatterboo. Cam Scatterboo is the fucking common sense. If you gamble and you know sports, that's the shot we all have to take. Like little. First touchdown, anytime. Anytime touchdown for Scatterboo is plus 440. If the Giants score between 2 and 4 touchdowns today, they're probably going to be close a few times or all of them. And that's the numero uno guy. That's the guy. Like if we're on the 1, 2, 3, 4, that's the fucking guy. Cam Scatterboo, anytime touchdown, we will never see this again. As soon as the Scatterboo train leaves the station for the season, we'll never see Scatterboo at plus 440. Mark my words. Mark that down. I promise. I've seen too much in my life. Like that, I'm expecting. We'll never see lines like that again. So, now, does that mean he'll score? Of course not. This is gambling. But I'm willing to bet that for that 440, I'm gonna put a 5 burger on that. What's that pay? $70, I think I said? $5 pays 70. Like literally, like you could put $2 on that shit if you don't want to spend like say you put $20, $25 in your account. Say you load $25 and you want to make a lot of bets today. This 25. This is a perfect thing for people that you don't gamble to fucking make bank and all that. You gamble to enjoy yourself. Say you put 25 in. You fucking put $2 or $3 on Scatterboo anytime touchdown. And you send it off. That's it. That's how you have fun. D. Henry. That's why I'm loving Baltimore. Derrick Henry, I love how he is, like the way he trains, the way he's in tip-top shape still, the way his miles per hour on next gen is one of the fastest in the league, and he's over 30. Like Henry is in like he keeps himself in peak condition, like how like the greats kept themselves, like Walter Payton, shit like that. Henry is He's one of my favorite. Though I have so many of my favorites over there in Baltimore that I gotta believe that they're gonna do something special. You know what? I think I'm talking myself into a Baltimore Sunday night tonight too, fellas. What do you think? No, he's the number 2. That's what we got to look at. Scadaboo's the number 2, and Tracy's the back. So we got to see how many carries he gets. That's all unknown. That's why nobody should start him in fantasy. But I'm expecting 6 to 8 carries today. And I'm expecting 35 to 40 yards. Now, but he's going to be an end zone guy, touchdown dominant. So if he gets 6 for 42 and a tutty, now you got yourself 16, 17 fantasy points. That's the shit we got to look at, you know? Gabish? I'm going to keep my pick. I got to make all my picks, and I only did 6 games. So I'll tell you what, the Saints, there's no way I'll bet that puke team. So I'm going to go Arizona. Oh, I hate to lay points with a shit team. That's another rule I learned from my old man. Don't lay points on the road with a shit team. I'm going against my own rules here. I'm not betting. I can't take the Saints. I can't. I'm going to go against my dad's rules. I'm going to lay the 6.5 with Arizona. And I don't have much to say about that, but I do have a couple things that I want to say about that. Arizona put minus 6.5 versus the Saints. I almost fell off my fucking chair the other day. I didn't realize McBride had 112 catches. I got him in fantasy. I took him early, right after Bowers. And then there's a big drop. 112 catches. Maron. Oh, my goodness. That got me happy. Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. Listen, I'm not a big fan of that bulk up shit. I don't know what the fuck. That's not impressing me. Oh, you bulk up like a good receiver sometimes are $170. Like if you're good, like Harrison bulking up, I'm not sure what that's gonna do for his production. The jury's out on Marvin Harrison Jr. still. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm hoping for the best. I don't own him this year. I had him last year. That was my Janty. I thought there was a fucking star in the making in Harrison year 1. I was wrong. My team suffered because of it. So I'm not on here saying I make all the right picks or I'm some expert. Bad job by me last year. I picked shit on Harrison. For a second round pick on the comeback or wherever I got him, third round, I needed way more production than I got. So I'm thinking McBride is the top pass catcher in Arizona again. So I would look for McBride. To have a fucking touchdown today. The knock on him last year was touchdowns. He had 1,000 yards, 100 and something catches, and he only had like 2 touchdowns all year. This happened to me with Melvin Gordon about 10 years ago when he was a rookie. I owned him his rookie year. He played really well. However, he had 0 touchdowns for the whole year. I stayed away from him. The next year he had a fucking 100 touchdowns because they made it a point to never let that shit happen again. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This year, when they get to that red zone, it's going right to McBride. McBride, anytime touchdown today is a nice shot. I think. So that's the pick there, Arizona. Now, this is a pick of the week. Cincinnati, minus the 4.5. Why? Because it's going to be 40-2. I'm not even worried about this one. Hold on, minus 4.5. I give an analogy for this bet. In The Art of War in Sun Tzu, it says a man whose back's up against the wall fights back 10 times harder than he normally would. That's the law of back against the wall. Cincinnati last year, best team in the NFL down the stretch. 0-4 to start. Didn't make the playoffs. They had to watch the playoffs. Could have won the Super Bowl. The year before, 0-3, didn't make the playoffs. What happened years and years, like 3-4 years ago when they actually started good? They went to the fucking Super Bowl. Now enough is enough. Their back is against the wall. If they ever start 0-3 again, that coach is going to get fucking fired. Joe Burrow came out with a sore arm last year, wrist, the year before, calf, slow start. If anybody has to come out strong today, it's Cincinnati. And you know what? I like how Joe Flacco came out and threw for 8 million yards in a game accidentally last year. Did it like I like the Cleveland, like, oh, they look kind of good. But it's not going to keep happening. Like, I think we're overthinking it. I think Cincinnati is going to destroy Cleveland today. If that game is ever like they're losing at halftime, that's the shit that baffles me about sports. Like, yo, we're going to have a stinker today. We're going to have a stinker. Every year, the years the Patriots won their first Super Bowls, when Tom Brady was coming up, when they won like 3 and 4 years, I remember betting. I was in my 20s. I remember the Patriots having the best fucking team in the league. Week 1, losing to Buffalo, 42-3, getting smashed. What'd they do that year? Won the fucking Super Bowl. Like, it's happening. It's gonna happen. There's gonna be a stinker. There's going to be a stinker today. So don't hold it against me. Who knows? What is the stinker? One of these crazy underdogs is going to be the stinker of the week. So, but I got Cincy minus the 4.5. And I'm not going off that. Now, here's somewhat of a stinker. I'm not going to say much about it. But there's a few things I'm looking at in the Colts-Dolphins game. I'm taking the Colts. I'm taking the Colts minus the 1.5. You know why? Because I'm a Giants fan. And 2 years ago, I watched the Giants in the playoffs, quarterbacked by Daniel Jones, beat the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, with Jefferson and Thielen and I think Dalvin. I watched the Giants beat Minnesota in the playoffs. I've seen Daniel Jones play good quarterback. The new team, new regime. Jonathan Taylor, tremendous running back. Michael Pittman, Josh Downs. They got a tight end now. They're going to play defense. The Colts might give Miami a hard time. They always do. They always do. I like the Colts today. And I'm looking for Daniel Jones. Yesterday, I told you I'm prepared, guys. I'll never here. I looked at that game. The one thing jumping out at me is FanDuel go to alternate passing yards for Daniel Jones. I personally see him getting about 200. So I got him penciled in at 175. 175. Tyreek Hill, like everybody's afraid of him. I got him in the 4th round in fantasy. I got him in the 5th round in one league. Like, yo, if Tua's healthy, he's a guy that could lead the league in receiving. So, you know, everybody was afraid of Tyreek Hill this year. Nobody was afraid of McCaffrey. Think about that. Everybody was afraid of Hill. He went in 0 first or second rounds. No first or second rounds. McCaffrey, every first round. That motherfucker didn't even make it to the second round. All 3 of my leagues, McCaffrey first round. I didn't take him before Janty. I took Janty. Give me the 22-year-old young horse. Fresh, no miles on the tires. No miles. Brand new, fresh out the lot. Whew. Give me that guy. Yeah, I know. Miami's got a tough D. And you know what? If Tua is healthy, they should be. Like, Miami better come out good today. If Miami struggles right off the bat today, game 1, it's going to be a tough season. But I went Colts. Because I got to take somebody. You know what? Here's what I'm curious to see fantasy-wise, guys. Guys, smash that like button. Like, share. Any fantasy questions you got, bets, just ask me. I'll always go back and forth. There's 2 things I'm looking for, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. In my life, I've seen teams have a number 1 receiver, but the number 2 I really valued. I thought highly of him, and throughout the course of the season, he kind of turned into the number 1. That's where I'm going with the Colts. New quarterback. I'm wondering if Pittman Jr. is going to have a comeback season, now that it's different, or if he's going to stay down and Josh Downs is actually going to surpass him all the time as a number 1. I'm curious. I don't know. I have Pittman in one of my leagues. But I don't know. It's tough. It's very tough. So I'm looking to see the Downs Pittman share. I want to see who gets what, how many targets today. I got to start taking notes with all that shit. Now Tampa Bay Atlanta. That's a scary game. That's a game that we're all gonna get wrong, no matter who we bet. Like, that's a nightmare game. Like, if I like Tampa Bay, I could see Atlanta. All of a sudden, I like Tampa Bay initially. Then I'm reading all these stats, how Michael Penix Jr. and Drake London had 3 great weeks to end the season together, all this shit, and I'm like, oh, man. And then I try to go with Atlanta, but I'm not going against Baker. So I I really don't like that game as far as betting it, but I'm going to go on record to say I'll take Tampa Bay minus the 1.5. So, moving along. Tampa Bay minus 1.5. Now, Mike Evans, here's what I disagree with. Tell me if you agree with me or disagree with me. Mike Evans is on FanDuel at 1,050 yards. Smith-Njigba's on FanDuel at 800 yards. 200 yards difference. Do you guys think Mike Evans is gonna get 200 more yards receiving than Smith-Njigba? I say no. Like, I'm willing to bet anybody, if you spot me 200 yards, that I would win that all day. There's no way that 30-something-year-old Mike Evans is going to stay healthy and get 1,050, but the 23-year-old stud from Ohio State, they just cleared the whole fucking receivers room out. First of all, how about that? Jackson Smith-Njigba today. They cleared the entire receivers room out. DK Metcalf gone. Tyler Lockett gone. Why are we being so modest with Jackson Smith-Njigba? That's one of my good points. Why are we being so modest with him? Give me Jackson Smith-Njigba today and pencil me in for 60 yards. Pencil me in for 60. He's the number one. I got to think he's going to get 60. It might be a long day, might be hard yards, but you know what? Sam Darnold threw for 4,000 plus yards last year. Looked like he was coming into his own as a nice veteran quarterback. I don't see why they're not going to have a decent. They might have a decent right out of the gates. Give me Jackson Smith-Njigba. Give me Jackson Smith-Njigba to go. Did I read that season futures right? That seems a little low. He had 100 catches last year for almost 1,200 yards. And now he's the number one unquestioned. But his stats are lower. Check that out for season futures, guys. Yeah, futures. I just got to show you this real quick. Future specials. Here we go. Receiving props. This is for real. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Here it is. Regular season receiving yards. Oh, 975. All right, I didn't have the readers on. That's more like it. That's more like it. I thought I was losing my mind. Hey, you know who had a fucking huge season? Used to be a letdown. Big year last year. Jerry Jeudy. That's a guy I wouldn't mind taking a flyer on in fantasy. I don't have him, but whoever has him, like, I'd be optimistic. Mark Andrews better ball out tonight because Isaiah Likely's not playing. Man, they got everything under the sun. Okay, so I got the Tampa Bay minus 1.5. Back to the games. We're almost done with the games. Well, halfway. Dolphins, Colts, we got them. Panthers, Jags. I got Carolina. Titans. Here's one, guys. Here's one where you have to pay attention to the spread. I love Denver just like everybody else. Sean Payton, Bo Nix. I have Cortland Sutton in fantasy, and I also believe Evan Ingram is going to be the best tight end in football today. I think Evan Ingram's going to have a monster day today. Mark that down. However, I feel like I told you how I see rookies coming into the NFL now. They're coming into the NFL ready. Cam Ward is a confident dude. He makes me confident in him, just watching him. I think 8.5 is a little too much. I feel comfortable taking the Tennessee plus the 8.5. AI, ChatGPT's got him winning the division for some reason. Give me the 8.5. I'm going to drink the Tennessee rookie quarterback Kool-Aid. I'm drinking these goddamn kids are so smart Kool-Aid. Like, you know how a 2-year-old's using the iPhone, but I couldn't? That's what I'm drinking. Give me the Kool-Aid on the kid for 8.5 being a little high. Denver by 7. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, understand my logic. This way, if you don't believe it, you get the other side. I'm giving you my reasons. I think Cam Ward's going to come out and play a decent game today. And here's what I got to tell you guys. I have to tell you something about the Saints. Sean Payton, the coach of Denver, he was the coach of the Saints for years. His quarterback was Drew Brees. He turned Drew Brees into a star. And another glaring thing on those teams was Jimmy Graham, the superstar tight end, and Kamara, the running back. I have a feeling this kid Harvey, I looked up next-gen stats. He had the most explosive plays of 20 yards or more in college last year, like the most. by far. So Harvey actually has big play capability. So they're going to get him the ball in space. So I was hoping to see Mario Hampton for the Chargers get receiving yards. When was that? Friday night. But I'm thinking now that I read that Peyton loves, like how he drafted Kamara 61st overall. He drafted Harvey 61st overall this year. Like he does his system. If this kid is explosive like Kamara then he's going to catch and run. And if a guy catches and runs, then he's valuable in fantasy. So it might be Harvey as the more valuable running back over the Chargers Hampton. The two H's, that's how I remember them. So I'm looking for that. You know what I'm saying, fellas? Janty, number one, numero uno. And then maybe Harvey might be the second best rookie back. So now I'm going down the line. I got Tennessee plus the 8.5. So, okay, now here we go. 49ers. Jawan Jennings just got back to practice. Christian McCaffrey. Is Christian McCaffrey playing? Hey, somebody give me an update. I need to know if Christian McCaffrey's playing today. Injury report. We need some injury reports here. Josh Allen, 7 rushing attempts. I don't know about that. That's sucker bets. We're better off making our own bets. We're better off making our own, fellas. The Niners are minus 1.5. Here, I got some thoughts about that game. Sam Darnold looked good to me last year. Give me Cooper Kupp today. Give me Smith-Njigba today. You know that. Kenneth Walker's a beast. Kenneth Walker has an ankle issue that he's been monitoring since high school. So once he gets really beastly for a few games, they pipe him down. Then that's when you go to Charbonnet. I already know the trend of Kenneth Walker. Like certain guys, you got to do load management. You know what? Give me... That's a tough game. Seattle, San Fran. Who do you guys like? Heather, who do you like in Seattle, San Fran? Who's golden? Which golden? I got a mental block. Seattle, that's a tough game. Like, this one, I could use your opinion. Yo, what do you guys think about Ricky Pearsall? I think Ricky Pearsall is going to step up. There's no Ayuk. There's no Debo. You got Jawan Jennings, but that you can't just do Jawan Jennings. Kittle. Ricky Pearsall, I've been hearing since last year that he's a dude. Now, he got shot in that unfortunate situation. But I heard Ricky Pearsall's a dude. So maybe Ricky Pearsall today? If CMC is out, Seattle. If he's in, Niners. You know what? If the dog didn't stop to take a poop, he would have caught the rabbit. Find out for me, please. No ifs. I'm nervous. We got to find out. Okay, here's my upset special of the day. Upset special of the day. I like the Houston Texans. CJ Stroud shaking the division. The Jags, Scuttle, Tennessee, Scuttle and Beans, that division. Tennessee, back to prominence, win the division, and you're going to see the NFL coming into the NFL. It's the coming out party today for Jaden Higgins. Hit the like button on that and share. Remember Jaden Higgins today, coming out party. I'd like to take him for 80 yards maybe. I got the whole ladder already. 100 yards is plus 1,400. Here, let me give you a little, let me put this into perspective if you take Jaden Higgins for 60 yards. Watch this. If you take Jaden Higgins, that's why you got to anticipate. Who gives a fuck taking Jerry Rice for 100? Oh, I think Jerry Rice is going to have 100. No shit. You got to find the guys that nobody knows yet, but you anticipate it. That's how we hit them over the head. Here we go. Ready? Watch this. Oh, Jaden Higgins, alternate receiving yards. At 60 yards, he's plus 340. Oh. Tank Dell's first fucking day at school. First day of school for Tank Dell 2 years ago. Guess who remembers it? This guy. This fucking guy. Tank Dell, monster game. Game 1. CJ Stroud, rolling. Who's it going to be? Today. They drafted this kid 34th overall. I next-gen his ass too. Iowa State, one of the fastest, one of the best. They said in the preseason he was the best route runner, catching everything, but his next-gen stats at Iowa State suggest he might be a great deep ball threat too. Oh, that's enough for me. That's enough. Oh, Jaden Higgins Jaden Higgins, we're going 60. I just talked myself into a 20 burger on that. Jaden Higgins, $20 to get 60 yards. Oh, shit. It pays $68. Win 68. So you get your 20 back and the 68, you come back with 88. I'm going to take a shot on that. No, you know what? I'm going to put 10 on it. I don't want to get crazy. I'll put 10. 10 to win 34. So I start with a 10. I swallow a 10. I shit out a 50 almost. Oh, man. Evans, hey, you know what? There's two guys. The other guy, people better stop sleeping on this guy. As long as Mike Evans is on that field, he is an anytime touchdown threat. And you know who else? I don't give a shit if he's in year 11, 12, 13. As long as Keenan Allen is in a Charger uniform, we better respect him for anytime touchdown in fantasy. I knew he was scoring a touchdown the other night. I was at T. Rich's, and I said, Tyler, Keenan Allen's 6'5". And then he said, does he have any history with Herbert? I said, how about 300 fucking connections? 300, yeah. They got 300 receptions together, Keenan Allen and Herbert. How's that for chemistry? So now that we know this, let's take this motherfucker to score a touchdown. Bang, touchdown. Keenan Allen's 6'5", guys. You know what you do in the red zone? You throw to the 6'5" guy. That's why I bet him to have 7 catches. Because he's the guy that does Julian Edelman. And then when you get close, up over the top, to 6'5" Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen came on strong for the Bears last year down the stretch. I know this because I picked him up as a free agent receiver in my fantasy, and he gave me a fucking 25 one week down the stretch. So I knew he's got the juice. Now he's back with his team, and he's got good complementary pieces. Keep an eye on Keenan Allen. Now, the reason I said that, the other piece of that is Mike Evans. But here, I'm not so sold that I hope Mike Evans stays healthy all year, but I'm shocked that he got to that 1,000 every year because he always misses a game or two. He's been relatively healthy, but there's been a lot of seasons where he misses 2, 3, 4 games, but that's everybody, right? He still looks like he's in tremendous shape. And the reason I paired him with Keenan Allen with this discussion is because he's also 6'5". You don't forget how to be 6'5". 6'5" doesn't fade away when you get to be 32. 6'5" is 6'5". And he can catch, and he's a red zone guy, and he's got strong hands, and he's fucking Mike Evans. So you have him in fantasy, it's a good thing. You're never gonna not be confident having Mike Evans in your starting receiver. If Mike Evans is healthy with the way Baker Mayfield's playing these last couple years, big time, Dave. Love Mike Evans. CMC's in. Thank you so much, Dave. I love it. Thank you so much for the update. Hey, I got a question for you guys. Sports question. This is a big question, too. I was very surprised. I had it in my mind, personally, I'm telling myself this, don't take Travis Hunter. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, Nucci. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Meaning, this fucking kid was the best D-back in the nation last year, and he's a great receiver, but that sounds like Dion to me, like he's going to be the best D-back on Jacksonville, and he's going to play some receiver. He's going to get 1 or 2 balls a week, maybe. And it's going to be like somebody else popping in with Thomas as the other receiver. Maybe Strange, the tight end. Maybe De'Ami Brown, another receiver. Keep an eye on De'Ami Brown today in the slot for Jacksonville. D. Brown. But I read in multiple articles that Travis Hunter today is going to be a full-time receiver and part-time corner, which surprises me. But, hey, I like it. Maybe they'll put him in that nickel. I don't know. But I like that, and I'm surprised. Guys, smash that like button. I'm having a fucking, excuse my language, I'm having a blast today. The first live was Thursday night, which I had a blast, but this is the first Sunday of the year, year 5, season 5, week 1 again. I have a better time every year. I did it to keep 15 of us together, 20 friends. Now we got 800 and something. I'm having a blast. You guys come in, you give me what's going on with you. I love it. I love it. And you guys are like giving me good stuff all day today. I really appreciate it. Heather! How dare you? Oh, no. Hey, this is why I love sports. This is why I love sports, Heather. We agree to disagree. I made a big fucking bet. I made a big bet at the sports book last night with Jonathan and Anthony, the twins, my twin cousins. And we talked each other into it. I I have a bet today. I say it's death, taxes, and this bet. It's a two-piece bet. Cincinnati Bengals money line, Jahmyr Gibbs 15 yards receiving. That's it. The bet comes to plus 100. How you doing? Roll it up, send it out. I love that bet. So then my cousin Anthony said, you know what, cuz? Who the fuck are the Packers? That's how he said. Who the fuck are the Packers? I said, you're right, Anthony. Who the fuck are the Packers? To be favorite, you know, we like Gibbs to play good today, have a day. We like the offense to look good for Detroit. We don't think the Packers are just gonna come out and beat Detroit. So we went with the Lions +1 and Gibbs over 20 yards receiving. That's a separate bet. That's not my bet of the day though. My bet of the day is Cincinnati money line, Gibbs 15 yards receiving. But why do you like the Packers? Hey, here's a question for you, Heather. Is Parsons playing? I heard Parsons might not be playing, so I was like, oh, you know, they don't even have him on defense yet. I'll go with the Lions. They were the favorite because I believe in my heart, my mind, my experience with gambling all these years, I think that the line is shifted because of the popularity of Parsons. I think so many people bet the Packers that it swung the line that they have to be favorite. I think you're actually getting a value at taking the Lions plus a point. I think that's actually a good value. Good value. Evans, Chase, Gibbs. Ooh, that's a super team. Damn, Henry. Oh, I thought that was your team. Evans, Chase, Gibbs, Henry. Yeah, Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams is a dog. Hey, what do we think about Nick Chubb? Like, you know what? Everybody just wrote off Nick Chubb like he's dead. Like, oh, yeah, used to be good. Joe Mixon's not playing. Like, I don't know about Woody Marks, the rookie yet. Like, what if Houston comes out strong and Nick Chubb plays good? He was one of the best running backs in the NFL. How did Saquon Barkley look pretty good after 2 years off the ACL? He went from, should we keep him? Should we not? To the fucking best. Nick Chubb was very fucking good. Very fucking good, boys. I wouldn't write Nick Chubb off just yet. But I wouldn't. Now, I got to finish these picks, so I have them all in, too. Stay with me. Oh, you like the Niners? Those are the two we got different. I'm going with Seattle today, but I'm not that confident. But here's what I like, guys. Take a hard look at Jackson Smith and Jigba to go over 50 or 60, whatever you want to put it in. You don't get rid of all your receivers. Take the guy that caught 100 for 1,200 yards last year and put him down in the projections. That's what they got him. Like 60 yards for him should be automatic. 60 yards for him is what? Oh, that's Higgins. Okay. It's about even money. So anyway, I got Seattle. Now, I got the Lions +1. I got them written down. Here we go. Sunday night, guys. I saved the two. I saved Sunday night and Monday for last. This is my favorite game, guys. I'm in love with this game. Guys, smash that like button. Give it a share. And let's keep this community all year and make it our little happy medium, like our little spot for Sunday morning to enjoy ourselves and go over all the shit. Ravens, Bills. I'm going to tell you, guys, I love me some Josh Allen. I'm going to tell you what comes to my mind when I'm thinking about this game. Everything that comes to my crazy ADD brain. Here's the questions that come to my mind. How did Josh Allen win the MVP last year with no fucking receivers? Dalton Kincaid was a letdown. Keon Coleman was nowhere to be found. Fucking the other tight end, whatever his name was. I don't even remember the other tight end's name. That's how great he was. Like, James Cook was a solid player, and Josh Allen did it all. Like running, passing. How did Josh Allen do that last year? And what's going to be Buffalo's identity this year? Can any of us call it if Gabe Davis is going to... How many times did Gabe Davis let us season? Gabe Davis broke my fucking heart. You broke my heart, Gabe. Like, who's gonna produce for this team? I can't call it. Now, that doesn't end. It doesn't transfer over to wins and losses. It's hard to tell what Buffalo's going to do. Now, Baltimore is the complete opposite. You know exactly how it's going. You got King Henry, you got Lamar playing MVP football, you got Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews. It's kind of more like you can see it easier. I don't know if it's a lazy way to think, but I feel more comfortable like rooting for Baltimore, maybe because of all that. And plus, I like Josh Allen, and I think if I had to bet on who's going to... Okay, here's my question of the day. Who's going to win a ring first, Allen or Lamar? Type in your answer. I say Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar's going to win multiple rings before it's all said and done, and it might start this year. Josh Allen, I like him, but I don't know. It's tough. The AFC is tough this year, guys. The Chargers are going to be good. Did you see the Chargers? Denver's going to need to keep up with the Chargers. The Chargers, they beat the Chiefs. Herbert, 340 yards passing. They got to do a little better with the running game, but McConkey, volume muncher. Keenan Allen over the top. That's what I'm looking for Denver today, guys. Denver, Harvey, better job running and catching than Hampton the other night. This is the difference between Denver and the Chargers. These are what I'm looking for, the similarities, the running backs. I want to see a little more from Harvey. Sutton, I would love if you give me McConkey's catches for Sutton, I would love it. I got Sutton in fantasy. I would go crazy. A lot of people are predicting Cortland Sutton to take a step down. They're saying the shares are going to go in different areas. That makes me scared. I drafted Sutton, and then I'm hearing some negativity. I'm a little bit afraid. I want to see Cortland Sutton have a fucking day. If Cortland Sutton doesn't have a day today, I'm going to be shitting my pants come Monday, or come next week. Because if Jaden Higgins on my bench for the Texans, right away I'll have problems. I need them both to have a day. I need Cortland Sutton to do good in my starting role, and I need Higgins to do good so he could do good. But I'm a little nervous. Cortland Sutton needs to do good. Now, the Ravens, they're -1.5. They're favorite on the road. You know what? Why is Buffalo getting no respect? Buffalo beat Baltimore last year, right? It was Buffalo KC in the AFC title game. Why the fuck is Buffalo underdog at home? That's the Rodney Dangerfield of the AFC. I told you nobody respects Detroit. They should be the favorite on the road. But so many fucking Packers fans bet on the Packers, it swung the line. Detroit should be a 1-point favorite by gambling. I know the lines. That line got swung by the fans. So, the Bills, I don't understand how the Bills are a home dog. You know what? I'm going to be goofy and take the Ravens because I'm stubborn. I'm fucking stubborn. But if you're a Buffalo guy, like you love Allen, you got him on your fantasy team, you like to root for him, you're going to hammer Buffalo tonight. They're plus money at home. And I'm pretty sure they were plus money last year at home in the playoffs. I think Buffalo was favorite at Baltimore last year. Pretty sure. Oh, now, the easiest money. What can we put together? Heather, are you still there? How many catches for Cooper Kupp today? Guys, Cooper Kupp, 1,947 yards a couple years ago. Whenever he's on the field, he's tremendous. He's been getting slowed down, having to tweak a hammy, sit out. They're like, Cooper, we love you, but we're going to get Devontae Adams to put next to Puka. Good luck, we love you. Hey, I saw Adam Thielen come back last year and show a little juice. Like, hey, it's Thielen. It's 1:15. I saw a little nice juice from Thielen. He's in Minnesota today. Where the fuck is Minnesota? I didn't see them. Hey, how did I skip the Vikings? Wait, oh, it must be a doubleheader tomorrow. Yo, Bears, Vikings. Here we go. Minnesota with Thielen. Jordan Addison is out. We got to get to that too. Jordan Addison's out. So for us not to look at Thielen for a couple catches, old white receivers for 1,000, Alex. Cooper Kupp should play well today. He's not hurt yet. He's fresh. I like Cooper Kupp to catch. Let's see what we could get Cooper Kupp at, and we'll take a look at Thielen for our Jeopardy category. Hey, it's true. Okay. Cooper Kupp, alternate receiving yards. I think I like him for catches more, but because he catches short ones. Oh my God, 40 yards is -113. Tempting. Let's see receptions. Let's see what the better Cooper Kupp value is, yards or receptions. It's a big difference because he could get 6 catches for 42 yards. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him stretching the field a lot. I don't know. Let's see. You never know. Darnold throws a good fucking ball. Where's receptions? Here we go. Cooper Kupp, alternate reception. You get plus money at 4. -140 for 4. Plus 154 for 5. Okay, so Cooper Kupp, I would have to say 40 yards is the bet. Guys, smash that like button. Thank you so much. We got a lot of likes. I appreciate that. Smash that like button. Give it a share. I'm going to be wrapping it up a couple minutes before so I don't screw up my own fantasy teams. You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I love how it went today. I'm having a blast. Thank you so much, guys. Cooper Kupp. Okay, we're going to check out Thielen real quick. I got the Ravens, and tomorrow I'm going Vikings. There's no way I'm taking the Bears. No way. So I'm not crazy about Caleb Williams. I like Cam Ward. I like Shador Sanders right now better than Caleb Williams. I don't like Caleb Williams. But he's going to be good. I'm hating. All right, here we go. Where's Thielen? Thielen. Receiving yards, maybe not. At 30 yards, he's minus 140. 40 yards plus 132. All right, receptions for Thielen. I'll take Thielen for 3 catches today. Thielen. Receptions, 3, minus 194. 4 plus 130. Motherfucker, they know how to rob you. 4 is overpriced. 3 is perfect. So you know what you do? You stay disciplined, and you take Thielen for 3. This way, if he has 3, you don't lose by 1. So Thielen, 3 receptions. We're going with that. And we're going to go Cooper Kupp, nice and safe. This is a safe one because I want to win. I don't want to get fucking goofy right away. I want to win. All right. This is the white receivers for 1,000 Jeopardy parlay. And we're going to leave with that one. And we're going to do this shit all year. Had a blast today. Cooper Kupp receiving yards. We're going to go 30 for Kupp. And we get plus 122 odds. Cooper for 3 catches, Kupp for 30 yards. No pun intended. Cooper for 30 catches. I mean, not Cooper. Adam Thielen for 3 catches. Cooper Kupp for 30 yards. $10 pays $12.20. Plus 102. Guys, enjoy the day. Love everybody. Peace.